In this video, I'm going to give you guys a bit of information on how to take care of the Endler's Livebearer, so make sure you stay around to the end of the video to listen to all the information. Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to Keeping Fish Simple. So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys all the information that you need to know before you buy your first Endler's Guppies. Now, Endler's Guppies are one of my favorite fish in the entire aquarium hobby. They're probably my favorite. I prefer them over the Guppies, and that's simply because they have a more natural look and they're easy to take care of because they aren't as fragile due to a lot of breeding over the past couple of decades. So today I'm going to give you all the information that you need to know before you go and buy your first aquarium with Endler Guppies in it. Before I start this video, I just want to really quickly thank you guys for all the support you're giving me, and if you're new here, I make lots of aquarium related information videos as well as some entertaining ones, so please consider subscribing. Alright, so before I give you any facts on how to care for them, I'm just going to quickly give you a rundown of what the Endler Guppy is. So the Endler Guppy is a more wild version of Picolia reticulata, and that's the basic guppy that I have in this aquarium. And basically the Endler Guppy is a lot more hardy and a lot more natural looking than the guppy, the standard common guppy. And that's because it hasn't been bred for as long and it hasn't been targeted for selective breeding. So we have just the pure strains of Endler's Guppies, and I really appreciate that. So the Endler's Guppy has a bit of a weird history. It was first discovered by Franklin Bond in 1937 in Venezuela, and that wasn't as big a significance back then. And then for a long time, the Endler's Guppy was considered extinct because of a lot of inbreeding in those areas, and they were quite difficult to find. But then 40 years after that, another bloke called John Endler discovered the species again, and then it was introduced into the aquarium hobby. And ever since that happened, we've been keeping it in our tanks and making lots of beautiful strains. So that's quite a weird history that it was once extinct. Well, considered extinct. It's still an endangered species nowadays, and that's because of a lot of human civilizations being built around these lakes where the Endler's Guppies are naturally living. So the Endler's Guppy is known for having quite a small size. It's distinctively small compared to the guppy, and males only get to about an inch in size, which is about 2 to 2.5 centimeters, and females are about 1.4 inches, which is about 3 to 5 centimeters. Endler's Guppies also don't live very long. They've got a lifespan of about 1 to 2 years at max, and lifespan can be improved by using colder water because that slows down the metabolism and makes the fish live longer. So the tank size that's optimal for an Endler Guppy is about 10 gallons, but you can keep them from 5 gallons and up. Too big a tank and they'll have trouble finding each other and breeding, and then too small a tank, they'll obviously not grow as fast, and it's just not healthy for the fish. Endler's Guppies are a really peaceful fish. They go really good in a community aquarium. They will not harm anything or attack any fish. They are just super passive, and they are great for community aquariums. For the Endler Guppy diet, Endler's Guppies are omnivorous, so they'll take plant-based and meat-based foods. I use commercial foods to feed my Endler's Guppies, and every now and then I'll put some frozen brine shrimp in there because they can actually eat that because their mouth is very small. So for temperature in an Endler Guppy aquarium, Endlers love a temperature of about 72 to 78 degrees Fahrenheit or about 22 to 26 degrees Celsius. They also like a pH of about 6.7 to 8.5. For decorations in the aquarium, Endler's Guppies go great in a planted aquarium, but they are not fussy, and you can stick them in a aquarium with no decorations and they'll still be as happy as they would without the decorations. So it's not a big deal, but if you're trying to breed the Endler's Guppies, it's important that you have lots of hiding spaces in there for the fry to hide so that they don't eat the fry. Males won't be able to eat the fry, but the females definitely will be because the females are quite large. So in summary to all the things I've said, Endler Guppies are pretty much the easiest fish to take care of in my opinion. They're not very sensitive, they're super easy to breed, and there's nothing that you really need to know about taking care of these besides the things that I've told you. So that pretty much wraps up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching it. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.